Hi everybody, Diane, Healing Bodies, Healing Souls, and this may be a little lengthy, so get comfortable, make some popcorn if you need to, but please watch it all. As we move forward in life, it's important to change and shift and grow and advance. And it's almost sad that once people get out of high school or college, that they don't really apply themselves much. Now, somebody like myself, I love the metaphysical world, the energy world, how to improve the mental, physical, and emotional game. And I study this all the time, a couple hours a day. And I want to help you get out of this small little bubble. And the small little bubble is your insecurities. And you hide in this small bubble. And that is not necessarily going to help you in prosperity and abundance and advancing on a personal level, spiritual level. You don't want to live in a small bubble. You've outgrown that. You just don't realize that how you show up affects your significant others, your children, other people around you. And if you don't have a good life, a healthy life, a fun life, a rewarding life, lack of better words, you're just fucked. And nobody can help you but yourself, and it's time to heal. It's time to rewrite stories, get the support that you need, so you can actually live how you're actually designed to live, which is in love and light, cosmic energy, and being in a community that's safe. This is going to help your health. This is going to help your children especially. And hopefully that you understand that that small bubble of insecurities doesn't necessarily let you live a full life of adventures. And I know some people that all they have in life is their children, or somewhat their significant others, but most of the time not. And your children do not want to be stifled because you're living in a small world. Because it will take away so much of their growth and their ability to spread their wings and fly away from you and come back and visit. So I want to help you get a life. I want to help you live in an expanded way, not in a bubble with insecurities and fear and worry about what people are going to say, what people think. And that makes you not show up. I don't live in a bubble. Fuck the bubble. I am who I am. I show up at any table, confident, secure, interested, and learning what that moment is all about and collecting nuggets along the way. And once you do this, then your children will understand this. And if your children have insecurities, fear-based energy, and they're not doing well socially, then you need to grab your phone real quick and call me as soon as possible. Because that's part of parenting, is to help your children develop socially in this world that they are going to be required to show up. And it's difficult for them when they don't see it within you. It's difficult for them. And then living outside the bubble, you don't have all those fear-based energy of worrying if you're doing it right, if you're doing it wrong, because if it feels right to you, you're doing it right. It's easier to run a business. It's easier to show up with others, and it's prosperity and abundance. And I know so many of you want a delicious life. And then you go back into the bubble. You give me 100 reasons why it's not going to work for you. And in truth, I just laugh inside. Because with every excuse or every fear-based worry and concern of why it's not going to work for you, I can flip that switch and completely know that it will work for you. I'm just working with your small mind. I'm just working with your fear-based energy. And until that grows, then yeah, you're going to struggle in your own world each and every day. I know some people that, oh, look so incredibly amazing, and trust me, I know how to look good, but their inside is jacked up. They're in bed all day. That's not the life you're here for. And then they put on their happy smile, they put on their mask for the outside world, but they're hurting completely in the inside world. So many of you feel that you have to work hard, and dedicate to your family. And there's a point in time where you realize that in doing so, you've lost yourself. And I want you to teach your family by example. And I live somewhat of a dangerous life, people think, but I do it quite safely. But I say yes, and I figure out how to do it. And small bubbled people will say no and not even try to figure out how to do it. It's just time to change, people. Not necessarily just for yourself, but that is first. But for the people around you. You don't want to live small and think that people are impressed with you. You don't want to be whining and complaining all the time, because that is quite nauseous in truth. All you have to do is learn different ways, step into new stories that I will help you write. I will help you believe in yourself. And it really is easy. Once you've practiced it and get it, it is just going to be natural. Living in a small bubble is not natural because it doesn't feel good. And when you really live a healthy life, because it feels good. And I want to help get you there. And I'm just a phone call away. So hopefully I'll hear from you. And if you don't feel like you need to change, and you're looking at your children and they have anxiety, limitations in social, afraid to show up, as a parent, it is mandatory that you help your children so that they can have a healthy life, even if you choose not to. Something to think about, something to talk about when you call me. And thank you. I'm Diane Gysin, Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. Over 30 years, over 20 certificates. I can help you advance. All you need to do is that first phone call. And I'll be waiting.